hyoid mandible bone, hyoid bone, mandible bone, okay, mandible bone, suprahyoid region, upper part of the hyoid bone, okay, upper part, this part suprahyoid, okay, suprahyoid contains three group muscles. Contains any group muscles? Three group muscles, okay, suprahyoid, three group muscles, superficial, group 2, intermediate group 3, deep group. Superficial muscles contains 8 group muscles, 3 group, okay? See, 3 group muscles. Superficial group contains 2 muscles, okay? 2 muscles. One, this part contains 2 muscles. The gastric muscles, the gastric muscles, 2, the gastric muscles, 2, stylohyoid muscle. And intermediate contain 1 muscles, mylohyoid muscles. And deep muscles contain 1 muscles, geniohyoid muscles. Okay, all of muscles suprahyoid, number 3, no 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And inferior border of body of mandible contains fossa. This fossa, the gastric fossa. Okay, the gastric fossa. Inferior border of mandible contains fossa. Okay, bone, fossa. Dr. Zarini, okay, all of this part.
Yes, sir.
The gastric fossa. Okay, and this styling process, mastoid process, styloid process, okay. This large stylomastoid, this is mastoid notch, okay, mastoid notch. What's the meaning notch? Okay, notch clav, okay, notch t-shirt, notch, okay, notch, notch, okay, notch, t-shirt, clav, okay. Did you understand notch?
Yes, sir.
Okay, notch, mastoid notch, mastoid notch. Mastoid. Okay, muscles. The gastric muscles can use 2 people. The gastric, okay, the gastric contains any belly, 2 belly, okay. Posterior belly and pancreas to anterior belly. Okay, good. Posterior belly origin from mastoid notch. Okay, posterior belly origin from mastoid notch. Posterior belly. Mastoid notch. Okay, posterior. Anterior belly communicating intermediate tendon. This intermediate tendon attachment or attached by loop, this loop attached by this loop, greater bone of hyoid, this loop. Okay. What's the meaning loop? Loop.
Circle.
Arch. Okay, halfway. Okay, arch. Loop. Attachment by this loop, a greater horn of hyoid bone. And another belly origin from intermediate tendon. This is intermediate tendon. This tendon intermediate tendon. Okay, intermediate tendon origin anterior belly. This tendon is origin anterior belly of the gastric muscles. Okay, this down. Anterior belly, posterior belly, anterior belly, between of the anterior and posterior intermediate tendon. Origin of anterior, origin from intermediate tendon, insertion of anterior belly, which part? Oh, no. Anterior belly, origin from intermediate, insertion, digastric fossa. Digastric fossa. Digastric fossa. Okay. This is action, depression of the mandible or elevated of hyoid. Posterior belly insertion must be large of plus. Insertion intermediate origin must be process. Which part of must be process? Must be large. Okay, must be large. Must be process. This must be process is large. Origin from must be not large. Must be process. Which part? Must be large. Okay, and the insertion intermediate tendon. Another belly origin from intermediate tendon, insertion gastric fossa. Okay, inner nerve supply very important, very important. These muscles, nerve supply, because nerve supply by two cranial nerves. Two cranial nerves, posterior belly innervated from facial nerve. Facial nerve CN 7 and anterior belly innervated from trigeminal nerve CN 5. Okay, very important. Which muscles of the suprahyoid nerve supply by two cranial nerve? Digastric. Which muscles of the suprahyoid nerve supplied by two cranial nerves? Digastric. Okay. Posterior belly nerve supplied by which cranial nerve? Facial. Anterior. Okay. Trigeminal. And relation of deep part, deep. Posterior belly contains deep surface and superficial surface. Superficial surface. Deep surface contains relation by any structures. Relation by any structure. Which structures? Number. relation by CN9, relation by CN10, relation by CN11, relation by CN12, okay, relation by internal carotid artery, relation by external carotid artery, and branches of external. Which branches of external? Occipital artery, lingual artery, relation by facial artery, and relation by internal jugular artery. Okay, deep surface. Deep surface of the posterior digastric muscles. Okay, posterior digastric muscles relation by any structures. All of cranial nerve relation or contact by deep surface of the posterior digastric except CN8, CN9, CN10, CN11. Very fast, not related this part. Okay, all of the structures in relation by deep surface of posterior digastric muscles except posterior auricular artery, occipital artery, lingual artery, facial artery. Posterior auricular artery. Not relation. Did you understand relations part? Okay, and this part external relation by carotid, relation by carotid, relation by carotid gland. Okay, superficial surface of relation by carotid gland, relation by carotid gland, and relation by facial vein, relation by facial vein, relation by cervical nerve of facial, cervical nerve. Okay. Anterior pedi, relation by anterior mylohyoid, mylohyoid muscles, relation by mylohyoid muscles, anterior pedi, relation by mylohyoid. The gastric muscles origin from mastoid process. Which part mastoid process?
Notch.
Okay, notch. Okay, and intermediate tendon fibrous loop for intermediate gastric tendon. And the anterior belly of the gastric muscles, okay, insertion, the gastric fossa, okay, this. And another muscles, this part, stylohyoid muscles, stylohyoid muscles, okay, stylohyoid muscles, these muscles, stylohyoid muscles origin from
Styloid process.
okay, styloid process. Which part of the styloid process? Base. Okay, not upper base. Another muscles, okay, this muscle, upper part, stylo, perforated by stylohyoid. Stylohyoid muscles origin from base of styloid process, insertion greater horn of hyoid bone. This muscle perforated by tendon of the gastric. What's the meaning perforated? Peering. Perforated by, okay, these muscles, hyoid muscles, upper part of the posterior gastric belly, okay, upper part, superior part, and insertion greater horn of hyoid bone, perforated by tendon of the gastric, nerve supply by fascia. Function elevated of the hyoid bone. Two muscles, superficial group of the suprahyoid gastric and stylohyoid fascia. And another muscles, mylohyoid. Mylohyoid origin from mylohyoid line, mylohyoid line, and insertion hyoid bone. Okay, these muscles. Mylohyoid origin and insertion. Mylohyoid. Mylohyoid. Mylohyoid, these muscles, stylohyoid and mylohyoid muscles.
Mylohyoid innervation, sir.
Mylohyoid origin from mylohyoid muscles origin from mylohyoid line, insertion median raphe and hyoid bone. Mylohyoid is mylohyoid. Okay, mylohyoid. And another muscle is geniohyoid. Mylohyoid. Geniohyoid and mylohyoid. This muscles mylohyoid. Mylohyoid origin from mylohyoid line of the mandible and insertion mylohyoid raphe, this raphe and body of hyoid. Body of action elevation of hyoid bone. Mylohyoid related. Mylohyoid external surface relation by who's the anterior belly of the gastric, and the deep surface relation by any structures. Deep surface relation by four structures. Mylohyoid is a line of body line. Mylohyoid relation by. Okay, anterior anterior and medial fibers, formation of raphe, this is raphe, and posterior insertion of body of hyoid, okay, contains 3 posterior fiber, anterior fiber, left and right, joined by formation of raphe. But posterior fiber, insertion body of hyoid. Function elevated of hyoid bone. Relation external surface or lateral surface relation by belly, anterior belly of the gastric, and deep or medial surface relation by four structures. Okay, four structures. Relation by one, relation by lingual nerve. 2. Relation by submandibular ganglia. Relation by submandibular duct. Relation by hypoglossal nerve. Relation by vena. What's the meaning vena? Vein. Vena or vein. Vena commitans. What's the meaning commitans? Together. Okay? Come. Push the leg together. Okay? Come. This one, hypoglossal, and vena commitans of vena commitans. Always time vena or vein commitans by artery. This except, okay, except vein commitans or together by nerve. Okay, vein, okay, to nerve commitans by nerve. Vena commitans commitans by hypoglossal nerve. Okay, R3. Okay, this is R3 and this vein. Okay, all of R3 and vein commitans together, but this part except. Vein commitans by nerve. Commitans by nerve. Okay, this part relation by relationship or relation or connected by deep surface of the hyoid, okay, muscles. Did you understand? All of structures relation by medial surface of the myelohyoid except questions. My questions the same final exam. Okay, all of questions relation student, medical students, very important, not dentistry, not pharmacy, not physiotherapy, okay, very important, surgical, this part very important. All of questions, relation, okay, but insertion, origin, very easy, okay, deeper tightening relation, deep, superficial, deep, which structures connected, which structure relationship, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, my students, general, special, high special, فوق التخصص. What's the meaning فوق التخصص?
PhD.
No, PhD, upper, okay, PhD, my students, Tehran University. Okay, all of general students, special students, and فوق التخصص.
MD.
No, MD, special, upper special, fellowship. Okay, what's the meaning fellowship? Okay, all of fellowship students are Yeah. Okay, this part, okay, good. But this part, thank you. This part, relation, very important. Students, medical, not very important. It's from trigeminal. Which trigeminal? Innervated trigeminal nerve. 5, CN, 5. Which branches of trigeminal? Hyoid, mylohyoid nerve. Innervated of the mylohyoid, which nerve or nerve supply? Mylohyoid, trigeminal. Which branches? Mylohyoid. Trigeminal, mylohyoid branches. Okay? Mylohyoid trigeminal contains 3 branches: ophthalmic, maxillary, mandibular. Mandibular, mylohyoid branches, mandibular. Okay, and next week it is part infratemporal. And another muscles is called geniohyoid muscles, final muscles of suprahyoid. Geniohyoid. Insertion, body of sphenoid. This muscle, geniohyoid. Geniohyoid fibers, contracture of the fibers, elevated of hyoid bone. Elevated hyoid, okay, elevated hyoid bone. And nerve supply by which nerves? Geniohyoid muscles. C1, very good. C1 committed by hypoglossal. C1, this C1, C2, C1 is hypoglossal nerve, meningeal nerve, superior root of Ansa, C2 and C3, branches inferior Ansa, okay, but another muscles, 1, 2, thyrohyoid muscles, and final terminal branch innervated of, okay, genio C1, committance by hypoglossal C1. For action, elevated. Origin, insertion, action. Suprahyoid muscles. Superior mental spine for origin of genioglossus superfund. Superior genioglossus. Superior genioglossus, okay, or tongue. Okay, glossus. Superior origin from genioglossus muscles. Okay, superior mental. But inferior mental origin geniohyoid. Okay, geniohyoid. Superior mental, superior genial spine or process origin from genioglossus, but inferior origin from geniohyoid muscles. These geniohyoid muscles origin from inferior genial or inferior mental and insertion anterior surface body of hyoid bone. Action elevated of, okay, nerve supply by C1. Okay, did you understand this part?
Yes, sir.
Problem, okay, and another part, this part, submandibular gland and duct. Submandibular gland, lingual nerve. This is a anterior deviation of mandible nerve, inferior alveolar nerve and artery. Inferior alveolar and artery together by emergence of the intermandibular foramen and mandibular duct. And mylohyoid nerve branches from trigeminal and mandibular. Trigeminal, mandibular, innervated of mylohyoid muscles and innervated anterior belly of the gastric. Written, okay. Gastric relation by cervical branch, cervical nerve, and facial and parotid. Lateral surface of posterior belly of the gastric. Medial surface of posterior belly of the gastric, relation by any structures, medial. Medial surface of deep surface of posterior belly of the gastric, relation by any structures,
7 structures. Cranial 9, 10,
okay.
11, 12.
Thank you, very good.
External carotid, internal jugular.
Okay, relation by any structures. And
7.
okay, good, very good. This is the gastric, okay? The gastric,
And
the gastric posterior, upper part of the gastric, stylohyoid. Okay,
anterior belly relation.
okay, anterior belly relation by anterior belly,
Mylohyoid.
mylohyoid, smylohyoid, deep part, mylohyoid muscles, smylohyoid, anterior belly of the gastric, posterior belly, and another muscles, stylohyoid. The stylohyoid origin from styloid process, okay? Styloid process. Upper part of the posterior belly. Perforated by tendon of the digastric. Perforated intermediate tendon. Okay? The gastric, stylo, the gastric, posterior belly, the gastric, and anterior belly, the stylohyoid muscle. It's the gastric, posterior, deep part, relation by internal jugular vein, and the internal carotid artery, external carotid artery, and all our branches. Okay, relation by accessory. Okay, accessory relation by hypoglossal nerve, relation by hypoglossal nerve, relation by vagus nerve, vagus upper part descending vagus nerve, relation by accessory nerve, and deep part relation by glossopharyngeal nerve, medial part. Okay, this one, cervical plexus. Okay, root. Ansa, C1, C2 and C3, okay, 3 branches of ansa. Muscles of suprahyoid. Muscles, suprahyoid muscles, okay, superficial group 2, 1, 2, and medial, and 3 group, deep, geniohyoid. And another structure is submandibular gland. Submandibular gland. Head and, okay, ganglion of the head, all of ganglion, head and neck, 4 parasympathetic ganglion. Okay, all of parasympathetic ganglion, inter of head and neck. Okay, 4 ganglion. 4 ganglion. Parasympathetic ganglion, parasympathetic ganglion, parasympathetic ganglion, parasympathetic, small or large, okay? Parasympathetic, all of contains two two parts. One part attachment of nerve, another part function. Okay, function is attached all of CN5, 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 CN5. CN5 attached this branch, this branch, this branch, this branch, this branch, all of branches from CN. Okay, this shaping or zahir, okay, attached, but function physiological, different. Function contains two relation of anatomical, relation of physiological. Relation of anatomical for parasympathetic ganglion attached of the CN. Okay, finish. CN5. But physiological or functional different. Functional. The upper ganglion, smallest ganglion is ciliary ganglion. Ciliary ganglion, function or physiological ganglion CN3, and which occurs Edinger Westphal locus. Edinger Westphal parasympathetic locus. Okay, okay, parasympathetic. Ciliary ganglion, 3 next time, okay, special sense. Okay, and another otic ganglion. Otic ganglion, physiological relation CN9, glossopharyngeal. Which nucleus parasympathetic is parasympathetic. All of ganglion parasympathetic ganglion. Parasympathetic. Okay, ganglion. Parasympathetic ganglion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Largest petricopalatal, smallest ciliary. And another ganglion, submandibular ganglion. Submandibular ganglion CN7. CN7 physiological. Anatomical attachment of anatomical branches of all of CN5, but physiological different. Submandibular ganglion CN5, which branch? Which branch? Tympanic, okay? Parasympathetic tympanic nerve. Tympanic nerve, parasympathetic CN9, branches lesser petrosal nerve. And petricopalatine ganglion, largest ganglion, petricopalatine ganglion. Petricopalatine physiological CN, no, CN7, the same of CN7. Branch different. Another branch. Which branch? Greater. Thank you. Petrosal nerve. Greater petrosal nerve. Lesser petrosal nerve. CN9 just one parotid salivatory gland innervated by lesser petrosal. Okay? Lesser petrosal nerve supply, just one salivatory gland. Okay? Salivatory gland. This is nucleus lesser CN9 parasympathetic nucleus inferior salivatory nucleus, but facial nucleus superior salivatory nucleus. Okay. Oula all of secretion is a ciliary ganglion innervated of ciliary muscles and sphincter of pupil, okay, in the eye. Function of eyeball, okay, not secretion, okay. And another 1, 2, 3, CN, otic ganglion, secretion of parotid gland. Secretion of parotid gland. But all of secretion of the facial, submandibular gland, sublingual gland, lacrimal gland, mucosal, nasal mucosal, pharyngeal mucosal, laryngeal mucosal, paranasal sinuses, frontal paranasal mucosal, maxillary and mucosal cell, ethmoidal mucosal cell, sphenoidal, all are secretion by facial. By facial. Except parotid. Parotid gland, secretion by which cranial nerve? Parotid gland. Parotid gland, secretion by, okay, glossopharyngeal, parotid gland. Just all of secretion of the face and paranasal sinuses, secretion by facial, which submandibular and sublingual, secretion by submandibular ganglion, submandibular gland and sublingual gland, secretion by facial. Which branch of the facial? Chorda tympani. Chorda tympanic nerve. Chorda tympanic nerve. Chorda tympanic nerve branches from CN7, but nerve supply or secretion to gland, submandibular gland and sublingual. Okay, finish. But another secretion of the face, lacrimal, all of accessory subsalivatory or all of accessory glands of the upper lip and the palatine by greater petrosal nerve, all of secretion paranasal, frontal sinus, maxillary sinus, ethmoidal sinus, and sphenoidal sinus, secretion of mucus. Okay, nerve supply by greater petrosal branch of CN7. All of secretion mucosal, nasal, pharyngeal, laryngeal, lacrimal, secretion by greater petrosal, okay, salivatory. Just all of secretion by which cranial nerve? CN, except parotid, secretion by? Okay. All of secretion of the face, chief salivatory gland or main salivatory gland 3, parotid, submandibular, sublingual, and another accessory, okay, accessory, 200 accessory salivatory glands in the upper lip and lower lip and palatine, all of secretion by the CN petrosal. But chorda tympani, just secretion 2 glands, 1 fish. Okay, another secretion mucosal salivatory by CN. Okay, CN, but which branches?
Greater
Petrosa. Just except
Some
parasympathetic or lesser petrosal,
Parotid gland.
parotid gland. Okay, finish. This part. Submandibular gland.
those movies.
Okay, rest. Okay. Mylohyoid muscles, two parts, separated two parts. Separated two parts. Okay. Okay, mylohyoid separated of the submandibular gland. Separated by which muscles?
Mylohyoid.
Mylohyoid separated two parts, superficial part, largest part, and the deep part, smallest part. Okay, superficial. These muscles. Muscles, mylohyoid muscles. Mylohyoid muscles, okay, pass into submandibular and bifurcation or separated two parts. Deep part, smallest, and superficial part, largest. Okay, separated by which muscles? Mylohyoid. Superficial contains three surfaces. Lateral surface, okay, relation by submandibular fossa. Submandibular fossa, location which parts of the body of mandible? No. Medial. Submandibular fossa.
Yeah.
Okay, submandibular fossa, medial surface of the. Okay, contains three surfaces: superficial surface, and two medial surface, superficial surface. This part mandibular, largest part superficial, contains three surfaces: lateral surface, relation lateral surface, superficial, superficial surface, relation by submandibular fossa. Okay, and inferior surface, relation by inferior surface, relation by this part, relation by facial vein, and two it's that lateral surface, okay, in lateral surface and inferior surface, okay, inferior surface, facial vein, okay, and cervical nerve, okay, and medial surface. Medial surface relation by mylohyoid, mylohyoid muscle, relation by mylohyoid muscles, relation by all of the structures between of the mylohyoid and the medial surface of the superficial medial surface of the superficial part of part of submandibular. Submandibular contains two parts. Deep part, superficial part. Superficial contains three surface, lateral surface, okay, inferior surface, and medial surface. Medial surface between of the mylohyoid and between mylohyoid and medial surface of superficial contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 structures. First, mylohyoid. And 5 branches relation by lingual nerve. Relation by submandibular duct. Submandibular duct. Okay. Submandibular duct arises from
medial surface.
deep part. Relation by submandibular duct. Submandibular ganglion. Relation by submandibular ganglion, okay, and submandibular duct. Relation by submandibular ganglion and submandibular duct, okay, and relation by hypoglossal nerve and vena comitans, okay. Relation by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and vena between of the mylohyoid, passes and the medial surface of this part, all of structures. Submandibular duct beginning from deep part of submandibular, beginning of deep part. This part, deep part. This, okay, submandibular duct. Okay, and this innervated nerve supply. This is this one, OT, submandibular ganglion. Submandibular ganglion. This is a oval foramen. This mandibular nerve. Nerve contains two deviation, anterior deviation, anterior deviation, okay, and posterior deviation. Posterior deviation of mandibular contains 3 branches, 1 branch lingual, 1 branch lingual nerve, another branch auriculotemporal, nerve, and 3 branches inferior alveolar. Okay. This submandibular ganglion. Okay. Submandibular ganglion attached of the lingual, attachment of lingual. Lingual branches from mandibular anatomical. Okay. This is this one. Submandibular ganglion. Submandibular ganglion and sublingual gland. Submandibular gland and sublingual gland. Sublingual gland. Submandibular gland. Okay. Submandibular gland and sublingual gland. Okay. This branch, facial branch, branches of sensory. Branches of sensory. Lingual branch sensory. Another branch, parasympathetic. Parasympathetic. This is facial, CN7 branches of chorda tympani. Chorda tympani. Chorda tympanic branch. Chorda tympanic branch committed by lingual and intero-submandibular duct synaptic secretion. Okay, synaptic, chorda tympani, synaptic and postsynaptic fibers secretion of submandibular chorda tympani, parasympathetic or sympathetic. Parasympathetic, good. Okay, and another branch, synaptic by postsynaptic secretion of sublingual. Sublingual gland and submandibular gland secretion by chorda tympani. Chorda tympani nerve branches from which nerve? Branches from facialis. Facialis. Okay, branches from facialis. Okay, and another root, this root 1, 2 root. 1 root and 2 root. And another root from parasympathetic. Around of the, near of the submandibular and sublingual artery of facial artery. Facial artery. Okay, this ganglion parasympathetic ganglion, cervical parasympathetic ganglion. Branches of one branch arise of superior cervical ganglion and formation of plexus sympathetic. Parasympathetic. Relation branches of not synaptic. Okay, secretion, vasomotor. Submandibular gland contains 3 roots. Submandibular gland contains any root? 3 roots. 1 root, sympathetic. Sympathetic arises from superior cervical sympathetic ganglion. Then first part formation of plexus. But beginning branches of the this plexus, okay, and committance by 2 root intero-submandibular, not synaptic, sympathetic root. Another root, sensory. Sensory root branches from lingual. Okay, not synaptic. Great. Okay. And 3 root origin from, thank you. Okay. Facial. Synaptic. Just this synaptic secretion. Parasympathetic secretion. Okay. Otic ganglion. This otic ganglion, submandibular ganglion, contains any root. 1 facial nerve, branches chorda tympani, synaptic, postsynaptic. Okay, 1 root. Another root, parasympathetic. Sympathetic branch. Okay, plexus of the facial and not synaptic, 2 root. Okay, and 3 root, maxillary mandibular nerve, lingual branch, attachment of this and, okay, 1, 2, 3 root of submandibular ganglion. Submandibular gland contains 3 roots, 3 nerves. 1 nerve sympathetic, vasomotor, another another parasympathetic secretomotor motor secretion, salivatory secretion, saliva secretion, but and three branch sensory. One branch is sensory, submandibular, another branch vasomotor, three branch secretomotor. The same of sublingual, parasympathetic root nerve and sensory nerve and sympathetic nerve. Sublingual gland and submandibular gland. Very easy. Okay, submandibular gland contains any nerve?
Three.
Three nerves. One nerve sensory, another nerve vasomotor. Relation of contracture vessels, and three root or three nerve secretory. But the same of sublingual contains three nerve, sensory nerve, sympathetic nerve, parasympathetic. Of submandibular ganglion contains any root?
Three roots.
Parasympathetic root, sympathetic root, lingual root. Okay, this part. Okay. This part. Okay.
Deep relation of some.
Deep part of the value. This is deep part. Medial lateral surface of deep. This is deep part. Lateral surface, medial surface. Deep part, medial surface relation by deep part, deep surface relation by two muscles. Hyoglossus muscles relation by styloglossous muscles. Lateral part relation by mylohyoid. Okay. Superior border relation by lingual nerve. Inferior relation by hypoglossal nerve. Okay. Deep part contain superficial surface or lateral surface. Lateral surface of deep part of submandibular, deep part, this part, deep. Contains superior border, inferior border. Superior border relation by lingual nerve, inferior border relation by hypoglossal, medial surface relation by hyoglossus muscles and styloglossous muscles. Lateral surface of deep part relation by mylohyoid. Okay.